Right, I am going to open up Race Labs fuel calculator just to see if it's tying in with caps.
The leader has just done a 131.8.
I stopped using it because it wasn't accurate at all, but it's a long time ago that, and I've now gone back to it. So we'll see if it's any more accurate, because then I can stop using caps. I don't think caps is getting any support anymore. I think it's done. I don't think the guy continues with it. I don't know. Just what I've heard. Right, let's see if we can improve on this. What's happening there? Improve on our times. Chat seems very quiet.
Car right. Clear right. Slower class car ahead. Right side. Clear right. right side's clear. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Right side, clear left.
Sorry.
Car ahead. Car on right side's clear. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
Just forced me really through. I thought I'd end up crashing, to be honest.
Box in 350 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres.
Nice.
Right. I need a good quali this time. We've struggled. Pace is there in the race, but really
The guy
struggled to
behind has
qualify.
just done a 132.4.
.222 registered. Right, here we go. Second or third split, this one. In the second split, we've been like mid car number, certainly not a high one, so, or a low one, but close to 100 more people now, so we'll see. .7k, about the same. Second split then, I think, car number 11. Yeah, same names. Right, that's good. No Dallara. No LMP2s in this one. So that's good.
Exit is clear. Car right. Clear right.
Hey Tiger, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, really good, thanks, mate. We've had oh god, I've got a proper itchy head all over me. I think I've walked through a cobweb. Worst thing in the world. I've had some shocking results. I've tried to get to 3k. When I started the stream, I think I was on 2996. I needed 4, so I went into like, what did I go into first?
It's exit. You've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I think it might be yesterday, but I came into this today, not needing many to get to 2.9. Got a couple, I think. Then went in a Mazda race, lost 100. Then gone in another one of these, got about 60 back. Then went into a LMP2 fixed race. Got hit on the first lap. It's my fault, but then I got collected as well. I was about to lose another 105. I got that one back in the 30s, lost 30, which was respectable, I suppose. We just had a good result. In the last 2 races, we had a podium and then a P4 in the last 2, so hopefully we get another good one now. Got the Porsche's livery on for some reason. It's going a bit mad today, this. Good start. Off-track and a slow down. Got a bad banker, I don't think. Nah, nothing new, mate, nothing new. bouncing off the rev limiter, but good exit there. Going quicker.
P6.
We'll take it. Right, we'll load that up. We'll reload trading paints because for some reason we've got the Porsche livery. Any updates, you know? Only updates for me, mate, is a new PC. I can't wait. But no, nothing about iRacing. I don't know anything. I've heard rumours of 2 circuits. One of them was a Zandvoort update, and the other one was something I'm not too familiar with. It might have been an American circuit. I'm not sure. Right, I'm just going to nip to the toilet before this race. Right, we've got the setup loaded. We are good to go. Start the fuel out. No tyres. Balanced mode for the MGU. P7 then, not too bad at all.
My crabs.
I've pressed the button. What have I pressed?
Let's hope we have better luck this time, buddy. Amen, amen.
Tyre model change. Wow, maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't put it past them. Oh. Right.
Good luck, Mark.
And you, buddy.
Right. Remember to start my engine in this race. Right then, fingers crossed we can get another good result. 2.8k, what's my
45
actual I
minutes.
rating?
The track temp is
2823.
21. The air temp is 19 Celsius.
So 77 would be nice. Nice round number, 2.9k. I'll try my best, mate.
Follow
Try my
Waters.
best. Nice and easy.
Get closer to Waters.
I'm getting, I'll go through it in detail later on, mate, but I'm getting it's a 4080 with a Ryzen 7 Summit X3D Summit. It's pretty
Stay out of trouble.
pretty powerful.
Car right. Clear right.
Some elbows out up there. Whoa! Okay, getting kicked out wide there. So Thomas Ullman behind me raced him either yesterday or today. Can't quite remember. It was quick though. Nice and easy through here. Couple of slowdowns, unlucky boys.
Car right. Clear right.
Very deep.
Left side. Clear left. B5. On your left. Clear left. Car left.
Terrible.
Still there. Clear left.
Survived it though. That's the main thing.
Car left. Clear left.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm just happy I'm pointing the right way.
That's it. We'll stop. We think it might be. What's up? Hello flag.
Well, screw you, Cal. I knew that was coming.
On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. E7. Car left.
Yeah, so my first AMD CPU, I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, 4080 card. But I've got a new monitor coming and keyboard and mouse. Looking forward to this Starfield game, see, so that's the... It's not the only reason, but I actually thought the game was coming out next year. Similar to when the new Star Wars RPG comes out. And I found out it was coming out on the 6th of September. And my plan was always to upgrade the PC for that game, so I've pulled the trigger. It was a horribly expensive trigger. But you know, needs must. Defending or letting me go? Defending. I don't know why he's defending. But he is. Mikel nearly ran in the back of me there. Yeah, exactly, mate. Need a good run out of the bus stop here. That's how we do it, Aaron. Try and work together.
Coming up on a slow and clear right, on your right. He's still there. Clear right, 7th position. There's an incident in International Horseshoe, yellow flag, watch out. Car left.
Yeah, sorry Mikel, I locked up there, mate. I wasn't deliberately sending it on the inside here into turn 1, I just locked up.
Left side.
Sending it there though.
I don't know what happened, but it was great.
Clear left.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that did it pre-reported.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
I don't know how we made it through there. But yeah, if you get a run, mate, just go by, it's fine. That was insane, that little donut there. This is going to be horrible.
Car right, clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Do you want me to push
Car
it?
left. Clear left.
Yeah, you can do, mate, or just go past. I don't mind.
Yeah, still a car inside, buddy. Still a car inside.
Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. E6. slower cars ahead. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Right side. Right side's clear. Car left. There's an incident in. Turn 5. We think night. Clear left.
Take that.
Car left. Clear left. Right side. Clear left. Right side's
Mental.
clear.
Right, 5.9. I think we can close this if we work together.
Coming up on a slower class car. Clear right. Well done, Duncan. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for, U5. Car right. Slower cars on your right. On your right. Clear car right. Clear right. Get behind, increase 2.
Sorry, mate.
Right, Michael's dropped back there. Will catch me again. Cheers guys, tuning in and that, appreciate it.
LOL.
So no LMP2. Which is good in terms of less chance of wrecking, but also less chance of freebies. I'm not early enough on the throttle coming out of there. So much wrist pain here, I don't really know why. It's 4 of them now, Ian. Fleming's joined the back. Don't know if that's a smurf. together to get away from the rest of them. That's the problem with Clios and touring cars. People have just lost interest, haven't they? I was one of them. I used to love the touring cars, but it's just so scrappy. Unless I give that up. That's a very difficult way to try and pass there around the outside. He obviously feels I'm holding him up. Should be able to get away from that BMW.
Pit window is now open. Slower class car ahead.
Still fast in the right hands, I suppose.
Car right. Right side's clear. a slower class car.
Sorry, thank you for being a patient model citizen. Thank you, Gar.
Left side, clear left. Car right, right side's clear. On your left, clear left. Come on, find the gap.
Right, we've dropped Maximilian.
Slower class car ahead. Left side. Still clear left. Car left. Car left. Clear left.
Sketchy that road.
Slower class cars. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
What's he doing?
On your right. Right side's clear.
That was some decent traffic management that night. Followed by a very bad bus stop. I can't keep up with this guy, he's too fast for me. It doesn't help that I've moved that down there. I've moved it from up there, so I can't really see what's going on.
Coming up on a slower car. Car right. Right side's clear.
I don't know if there's been problems. Well, the guys out in front pit very early. To avoid all the GT3s. It's the perfect time to do it. When I noticed we were in P3 and 4. But we got through quite clean. I don't think it slowed us down too much.
Slower cars ahead. Class leaders up here. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Just about still in the draft here.
a slower class car.
See, I've never had so much wrist pain in my life. Both wrists as well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just Daytona. The only thing I can think of, because nothing's changed, but our last took the cushions off me seat the other day, hoovered them on. I had to put it all back together. And I'm wondering if it's slightly wrong. If there's a slight difference on height. It's that and that and that is the reason you get wrist pain. Like if it's straight, you're fine. If it's like that or like that, you're going to get wrist pain. But it looks pretty straight to me. I don't know what you guys think. Right, red flag. Red flag now. We'll have P2 all the way along.
You're approaching a group of slower cars. On your right. Clear right.
Thanks, Jasper. That was a bit of a send, mate. I'm on a push.
Clear right. Clear right.
No, come on.
You're running on fumes. Coming to the pits at the end left side.
Slowed me down there. Just got best on my in lap. Right, we're going to need 37 litres here.
What's your speed? The lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour.
37.
Fuel you to the end of the race.
We'll save if we have to.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Going off caps and not race lab. Pretty similar though. Race lab's telling me 36.9 actually, so that's exactly what I've put in really. So
Does anybody know how many LTAs is our blue lap?
comfortably ahead of Mikel. But like I thought, those other two guys did pit early. Mikel complaining, so he's had a bad outlap.
They go behind us now, 3.3 seconds.
So are we P4 or P5? Close to a slowdown now. I'm caught in a weird little habit through the bus stop of being on the brakes after the second chicane, and I need to be on the throttle at that point.
Okay, Duncan, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Keep it clean, boys.
P4.
Yeah, to be fair. Could have been worse, couldn't it? Michael's holding this 3.2 gap. It's better. Much better.
Coming up on a slower class car. Left side for your left. Right side. Your right. Incident. Turn 5. Track temperature's rising. It's now 23 Celsius. Slower class cars ahead. The gap behind is now 3.1. Car left. Clear left.
4 seconds, that's a closable gap, that. The fact that car number 1 isn't pulling away,
Car left. Clear left.
beautiful. Then, yeah, there's potential to close this if he gets stuck in traffic or his tyres start dropping off, which they will.
Slower class car ahead. Alright, Duncan. You're reeling. On your left. Quick left.
I don't know if we're reeling him in, we've took a 10th out of him.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the base. Car right. Clear right.
I think I am quicker at this stage.
Slower class car
Lost a
ahead.
little bit of time there.
Car left. Clear left. There's an incident. Must stop.
That's one of ours. Looked like one of ours. Could have been a back marker, but it definitely looked like one of ours.
Incident in turn 1.
Could have been worse.
Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Car left. Clear left. Okay, Duncan. You're approaching some slow cars. These guys are fighting for position. Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Really good driving from Orsa behind me there.
Gap to Gianni. Ahead is now 3 car right. Clear
Ah,
right.
this is going to suck.
B4. The gap behind is now car left. Clear left. Car last car ahead.
I thought that was him. I'm pushing way too hard because I thought that was him, but it's not.
Left side. Clear left.
Well, Mikel's closed that gap quick. Can't have him in the draft. I've been pulling away from him. Just traffic's caught me out a bit.
Coming up on a slower car. Car left. Clear left. This car exiting pits. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. Slower cars ahead. These guys are slugging it out for position. The class leaders in this group. On your left, clear left. Left side, clear left. The gap behind has now decreased to 3.4. Sector 1 is 4.6 off the base.
Struggling with the tyres a little bit there. Mikel's stalking me.
Okay, Duncan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I've already seen him go for some unorthodox sins.
Car right, clear right.
Oh, what the fuck? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Right, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. We're fine, we're fine. 6 seconds. All good. Chances are we're maybe going to lose it to Mikel anyway, so I don't mind that. Very strange though. Didn't spin, like the wheels didn't spin. I didn't grab second too early there. If anything, I took it late, but just went round. Very strange. Careful now with the tyres. I have been losing the back and it's been over rotating earlier in the race like on cold tyres. But yeah, we haven't really had it like that before. I'll take it, it's alright. Like, I think, like I say, I think he was probably going to get very close anyway, to the point where I might have been fighting him for it, and then who knows what would happen. I'm comfortable the way in here. So yeah, 10.35 all day long. After this, another good safety rating out in as well. Last lap shenanigans.
Slower class car ahead, E5. Very little fuel left. There's an incident in turn 5. Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Keep me pinned there, won't he? Is he talking to me there?
We got meeting the whole day, but appointment late.
Sorry, did you say something to me there, mate? I couldn't really hear.
Slower class car. Car left. Clear left. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Did you guys hear that? I'm sure he said my name.
Gianni. Incident in turn 2.
Guys, next time, please leave the space, okay? And don't play bowling, thank you. Ian, you're an absolute TC merchant, mate. Get off that TC, lad.
I don't know if he said something to me there. I'm not too sure. Go race, boys. Enjoyed that.
getting wheel disconnects.
Right.
Good race, guys. You might have to stop in the back more often, that was fun.
Again, really... Cheers, buddy. Really saw there, like... So, did we have a scrap with Aaron? Because I'm fairly sure we said my name there. And I know we were behind him at some point. Is he like fucking 6 years old, that guy? So this is Aaron in front of Mikel. Poof. Is he still in front of me? Yeah. Right, I'll save the replay and then I can listen back to if he's mentioned something. Daytona LMP. Yeah, so computer. Yeah, 4080 graphics card, AMD 7. I want to say 7800X 3D or something. It means nothing to me, that, but I was told it was a good CPU and better than the Intels at the moment, so that's why I got that. The rest of it I think's pretty stock. 2 terabytes SSD. Phil from the Discord and obviously the chat recommended that I upgrade the power wattage to 1000 from 850, so I've done that. So cheers, Phil, if you watch this. Yeah, he gave me loads of advice actually in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, jump in. I think the link's down there somewhere. And do us a favour and like the video if you can. That'll help me out. And then it's got some pretty standard fans. I'm not bothered about RGB and stuff like that. It's a nice looking case though. It's like a fish tank looking thing. It's called a Y60. I don't know if you're familiar with these things. Let me have a look. I'm not. This is the thing. I'm really not clued up with the computers at all. Let me just turn that on. Okay, so. Ow. The doorbell. So this is it. It's like that, like one of them. So it's a great looking case. And I think if you're really into these things, you make all this look proper smart, can't you? But I'm not interested. I might do it over time if it, you know, looks good, like aesthetically, but obviously it doesn't bring anything, I don't think, performance-wise. So, but it's going to look good in the room. I'm going to put it there, which is just over this. Like you can see that speaker. So I've moved my studio desk. So basically, this studio desk is from back there, And now I don't have a studio desk, so I can't make any music at the moment. Not that I'm making any music at the moment, because I spend all my time on the rig. So, and I'll spend less time making music when Starfield comes out, and then the Star Wars game comes out. So at the moment, music's kind of on the back burner anyway, which it has been for about 5 years, so it doesn't really matter. So I need another studio desk back there, which we'll come to later on. But the second monitor speaker, you can see that one, Adam A7X, by the way. If you're in the market for monitor speakers, you cannot beat the sound quality that comes out of them things. Absolutely beautiful, and quite well priced now at the moment. Anyway, the other one's there, and I'm going to put the PC there. So what I might do is I might swing this rig that way, so the PC's actually in the stream in the background. So then I'd have obviously the LEDs you can see there, the Race Anywhere sign. Cheers, Martin, again, very much for sending me that. Thank you very much. And yeah, the PC there. So with that in the background, I think it's going to look pretty nice. Anyway, it's like a vertically mounted GPU, which normally they go the other way, don't they? They normally go like flat. You do, mate. The funny you should say that, Tiger, because someone's actually made this into a fish tank. Someone did it as a joke. Yeah, old GPU in there. Because these PC guys, you know, they're a hoot. So yeah. Where was it? There we go. So yeah, so that's vertically mounted. Now when it said vertically mounted, I thought it was going to be like that. But instead of being like that, it's like that. So the class of that is vertically mounted, not like that, which would be vertically mounted. So it's still horizontally mounted, but it's turned on its axes, if you like 90 degrees. So you get to show off your graphics card to all the nerds who pop by and go, "Can I have a look at your graphics card?" Which I don't think will ever happen. But yeah, for people who want to show the graphics card off, I guess get one of these and you can turn it on its side. To be honest, I think they look pretty shit. In terms of everything inside that case, the graphics card's the worst looking thing in it. That one's quite cool, to be fair, but that's probably cost an absolute fortune. So yeah, this bit at the top, and then it's liquid cooled. This one's not. This one's just air cooled, so liquid cooled on this one. So this thing that goes to this thing, that's just from Cyber Power. I haven't upgraded any of that at all. I've only upgraded the power supply and DDR5 32 gig of RAM to do RAM stuff with. I did get a mechanical keyboard and a gaming mouse, because I've never used a mouse for keyboard and mouse type games. So I'm going to have to learn. It's going to be a bit of a steep learning curve. But yeah, I needed an upgrade. Like I say, 1070 in this i7 7800, I think. I did upgrade to 32 gig of RAM, but it is still DDR4. Don't know what that means, but I know it's the older one, DDR5 now. MSI motherboard, I think. MSI motherboard, Ryzen chip, 7080, 4080 card, some lights and shit, and other stuff. But yeah, basically that's that. So we'll look forward to that coming. It should be here on Friday, and the next stream after that will obviously be very powerful. And if I'm not at least a second a lap quicker on a fast PC, I'll be fuming. Because I genuinely do believe, I'm joking, I won't be a second quicker, but I genuinely do believe that a faster PC must make you faster. It must do. Higher frame rates, just better quality graphics. Like I see, obviously, if you think about the computer as the brain, if I change my brain for Max Verstappen's brain, I'm going to be a faster sim racer, aren't I? So with the computer doing everything, like the SimuCube, the Heusinkveld pedals, cube controls, wheel, it's all controlled by the PC at the end of the day. And with the PC being old, I don't know, it just, in my head, it just makes me think that you're probably a bit quicker on a faster PC. So we're going to find out. I am going to do a little video. I'm going to record a couple of laps at Monza in a GT3 and a couple of laps at Monza in an LMDH on this computer, and then when I get my new one, I'm going to do exactly the same under the same conditions on the new computer with the graphics settings and everything maxed out. The maxed out for this PC at the moment, this is as much as I can push this PC. I'm going to do the same with the new one and compare the results. And if they're not faster on the new PC, then that's an expensive experiment that hasn't worked. Anyway, I've had a missed call off the missus, so I'm going to give her a ring back because I value my life, and then we'll be back on and we'll be doing another, possibly the last one for today, race. And we need 123 iRating out of it. Wish me luck. Right, back in a minute. I'll leave you with some banging Formula 1 style rip-off music. Enjoy. Right, let's have a look. Apologies for the delay. Right. Cheers for sticking with us if you have. Good luck using a keyboard. I can barely use a controller. That's the thing, like, I'm used to using an Xbox controller. And I know you could probably use an Xbox controller. But I do quite like the idea of keyboard and mouse. So I'll have to get used to it. So, what did we get in that race? Results. Considering we only had 2 incident points, that's not great. Really. Third split, wow. Third split. Insane. So yeah, some big hitters in that one. Strength of field 2.5. 2.4. It's very similar. What's the pace like in this one? So what did I do? A 31.1. A 30.3 for our leader. That's insane. 30.3. Possibly a Smurf. For that speed. If you look at, like, I don't know many people faster than Owen Carroll in a GTP. And he's doing a 30.2 with an average of a 32.6. And our guy did a 30.3 with an average of a 33.3. So that's, yeah, that's alien pace. So, yeah, possibly a Smurf. Who knows? Yes, yeah, figured. Did we have any? Was that the race we had none? Yeah. So, we've got 10 minutes until the next one opens. Hey. I did change Race Lab, I remembered, to include the pit times on the relative, and then I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it on that one. Yeah, I don't remember looking at it for that race. So why are my hands hurting? That's pretty straight. There's no difference there. Doesn't feel like there's any difference in the seating position or anything, but all of a sudden my wrists are just absolutely killing me. Daytona is pretty tough on your wrists, I think, but we are bad. Ugh. I've not done any ESS. Road America, like, I love ESS and I love Road America, But with this being at Daytona, I'm just preferring it at the moment. I did say to myself as well that I would do a couple of races in the LMDH GTP class and then switch and do a few in GT3, and I just haven't because I'm having too much fun in LMDH, so we shall see. But yeah, I don't know, have you guys ever upgraded PCs and noticed any difference, or are you still running the same PC you started on? I just can't see how it won't improve things. Like, if I load up, I may as well go into the room. I'll just go into a practice session, and I'll just see my frames. I'm not sure I'll get it on anymore, but I'll just see what frames I'm getting. It's just going to run smoother, innit? It must run smoother. And it'll be at higher settings as well, so. Upgraded from a 1660 to a 3070 and could then run 120 without any issues. Before that I'd struggle enough to drop graphics settings. Yeah, so do you think that made you quicker? Do you think a higher FPS made you quicker? Because if we think of it as like a shooting game, they go mad for FPS, don't they? They want as much FPS as they can. Obviously, because it's going to make them quicker. The reactions are going to be quicker. So, if frames per second is just a series of still images, one after another, then it just makes sense that it would be the higher the FPS, the more accurate your inputs, the smoother your lines are going to be, the faster your times are going to be. I mean, it must be. I can't see how it's not. Who knows? Not quicker, but less chance of glitches, so fewer mistakes. Yes, now that's what I found with the direct drive as well. The direct drive wheel didn't necessarily make me quicker over one lap pace, but it certainly made me finish more races and be able to catch a lot more slides and stuff like that. You'd definitely notice if you went back. Yeah, absolutely. So I've never really looked at my FPS. Like I'm only running 1080p monitors, so it's not like right, show frame rate meter. Right, can I move this so you guys can see it? We'll put it there, shall we? That sounded to me suspiciously like there's someone outside. There is not. Right, so 74 frames per second. Does it let me show you graphics? FPS usually low. Can you guys see this? Does it let you see that, or does it cover it with a garage cover? You see that, good stuff. So yeah, so that's me graphic settings. So grandstands are high detail. That's beautiful. Beautiful graphics that in the grandstands. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're not high by any means. So I was told to do this with the limit to the frame rate because the monitors are 144 hertz, so you want it one less. I don't know. Someone told me to do it. I don't know who now. Grandstands are high, but I think mine look more detailed than that. Yeah, I mean, in quali and practice, there's less people there, so there's just the colours that you see are just the empty seats, aren't they? But you see them more than anything else. I don't know if they look like people, but yeah, the thing is that like somebody could set their game to the same graphics as mine on here, and it'd look better on a better card, wouldn't it? I would imagine. Like, I've copied some of these settings off some people's videos that they've put on. So I know I've copied some stuff off Dave. I know I've copied some stuff off Dan, and to try and make my streams and videos look as good as theirs do, and they just don't. So it's got to be graphics, like shaders on ultra. So I'm pushing it quite a lot, considering it's a 1070 and it's running the stream and everything else, and all the third-party apps and stuff. But yeah, so we'll do a little lap or whatever. So we're on 70 frames. Are these bloody hooligans? TV's 60 hertz. To be honest, I don't know what it means. Is that like a refresh rate of hertz?
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
So we're sitting somewhere around 80, aren't we? While there's nothing here. Just 12. Back up to 100. So when there's nothing here, it's 100, isn't it? Pretty much. And then mid to high 70s in here. This is all on low detail, I think.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know how good that is. It'd be really good to try this again with you. Yeah, absolutely, I will do, mate, yeah. So I don't know, like, obviously I could take certain things off to probably increase the FPS a little bit, but I don't feel like it's struggling. It just doesn't look very good. The other thing I can't do, like I said earlier, I don't know if it was in here, this, I can't get that angle to change, and I can't get that field of view to go any higher than I think it's 158 or 160. The graphics card just doesn't support a bigger field of view. I was trying to copy Samsoid's settings for his triples. I'll basically look at anybody who's fast and anybody who's got good content and try and match their settings and everything. So I did. So I looked at his things and asked him a few questions, and he said, and I said, like, in his Twitch stream, I said I can't get my field of view any higher than 158 or 160 or whatever. And he said, what graphics card have you got? And I said a 1070, and he said that's why. So once I get the right door, hang on.
Fastest lap for Carol, 1:30.0.
Right. New kettle delivered. She'll be happy that the overpriced piece of shit that we bought that broke has been replaced. They didn't say that I had to swap it though. So he come at the door and yeah, I had to then go and get the old kettle, give him it and get the new one. Which makes sense, but the company didn't tell us that. They just said they'd send us out a new one. Amateurs. Yeah, so hopefully, once I get the new one, my field of view can be bigger, so it could be 180. So yeah, I guess we'll just we'll see what happens. Eventually, I'll upgrade these screens to 1440. That would be the logical upgrade, I think, and then we could push everything. So what I don't know, like, is whether to just max everything out when the new PC comes, or just let it run the graphics setting test thing and just leave it there. The other thing that I can't do is the NVIDIA stuff. I know some people tweak the colours on the NVIDIA stuff. I think that was Dan that did something like that. If only Asatech made kettles. Yeah, they could send us one. Like, they probably will at some point. Right, let me jump out of here. Register for the race. So we can hopefully finish the day somewhere near where we started. Whoa. Right, just having a look at the old delivery man there. He was a bit annoyed, I think, as I used to be when I used to work for DHL back in the day, especially when you'd turn up when people didn't have a fucking clue what was going on, which is exactly what happened there. So she'll be happy. We've took delivery of a new kettle. Right, can we find a bit of time in qualifying? That is what I need to be doing. Let's have a look at it for one, because I haven't really looked at any of this. Has that just died? I will, yep. Right, so, where's the aero? 12 degrees. 12 degrees seems very high. Oh, it's the lowest it can go. Well, surely 0 would be the lowest. That's quite misleading. But I do need to find some time.
Exit is
Let's
clear.
not do
Push
that.
now. Disengage limiter. Box in for 5,360 meters.
Hey buddy, how much wing? 12 mate, 12. It's a VRS set, so I can't, that's what I went to have a look for there, to see if I could adjust it, and I can't, because it's the lowest. So for some reason 12's the lowest. Mario Kart. He's running much more wing, I think. The only thing I haven't tried is going through the bus stop at 5th. Which could potentially be quicker. I'm only down in the 4th in the second bit, and then I'm up in the 5th just at the exit, so... Okay.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Let's see if we can get it to get through it. Going off track again, but I don't know where. I don't know what part of it.
The leader's just done 31.6. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 400 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres. There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Registered. 15 minutes to go. There was 2:22 last time. Got me in the third split, so it's certainly going to be nice. Not sure I can do it in fifth.
Right side's clear. B5.
Just looking at alternative passing places.
Car left. Clear left. Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, I think for some it might be quicker, but not for me.
On your left. Clear left. Box in 400 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres. Take care, there's a car to my right. Clear right.
maxed out there on my frames. Oh, and again. Right, that was odd. Never had that. The computer's actually really struggling now that I've put that there. That's very strange. Way too much to do and try and shift up there. Anyway, I think it's quite quick. Vital. That's the fastest I've ever been, that. Did feel pretty quick. It was somehow down on my delta though. How can it be down on my delta and go purple? I don't really understand that. 225 in, 7 minutes to go. P-bar's full again there.
In 400 meters.
That'll do me, Jim. I can get back over there.
Fastest lap for Valencia, 130.0.
And then we'll get rid of it again in the graphics settings, because it seems to have had a very negative effect for some reason. So we are 7/10 off Pedro.
Oh, LMP.
A 10th off Lee. And these guys are, so Lee's 4K, Pedro is 4.2. Koschendorfer is 4.7, so we're in good company. Wesley Caspers 5K, Pablo Alvarez 4.5K, Luca Gramka 2.8, Kral 1.9, so yep, happy with that. a 30.7, like at 20 degrees. My previous best, I think, was a 31.3 at 20 degrees. So I don't know if it's exactly the same, if the temperature's the same, but there or thereabouts, I think. So we did actually register, didn't we? I don't think you get the how many's in, do you, if you haven't? Yeah, we're in. We are in. So last one of the day, this. And then I've got grown-up duties, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Smashed my phone up.
Hey, man.
I'll check the progress of the old PC again. I mean, for me, I've seen videos of people building PCs, and they don't take that long. So I'm assuming a company can build them very quickly. For some reason, the progress thing is over a few days. Now I know they run like performance benchmarks and stuff. So it just says order in production. Now I did pay for, they call it a rush build, like a 3-day thing, and delivered. So I'm meant to be taking delivery on the 1st of September, which just happens to be the early access day for Starfield. Now, if I was to get early access on Starfield, first of all, if you want early access, you got to pay close to 100 quid for the game, I think. Normally, I think the game's 50, 60 on Steam. It is available on Xbox Game Pass. I don't know if you can get that, like... So basically, Bethesda Studios now, like... They've got a deal with Xbox, basically. So they're only on Xbox. And I know you can get some Xbox stuff on PC. I don't know how the crossover thing works. So I don't know if you can access Xbox Game Pass on PC. If you can, then you could probably just subscribe to the Game Pass thing, which I think is £12 a month, and get the game on day one, which will be September the 6th. But it depends if it's the same game, if it's the same size. Normally these things are slightly smaller. I know the PC version is much bigger than the console version in terms of download size. But if I was to get Starfield early access on day one, the day my PC arrives, I'd never get it set up for iRacing or anything else. So I think it's probably good that I've got the weekend. And then my first week back at work before Starfield is released... yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. And then I can get everything else set up before that. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, it's supposed to be delivered on Friday, and I'm assuming that means it needs to be shipped tomorrow. And if it needs to be shipped tomorrow, then I'm assuming that means it needs to be put through its benchmark stuff either early tomorrow or today, and it doesn't look like it's in that stage. So if it doesn't look like that tomorrow, if it's not doing them tests tomorrow, then system build and quality assurance, it just says waiting. If that doesn't update tonight, that is happening, then I'll give them a ring and give them a bit of hustling along to get it done. Yep, we'll keep an eye on it. Right, we are about to go. Luckily, that time's held up pretty well there. We're only P5. Push back to P5. So, I mean, if I could do a 30.7 in my split, then we might be looking good for a podium. Assuming we get lucky and nothing goes wrong. But it's whether or not I can do it in qualifying, because obviously you probably had warm tyres there. I was coming into the pits a couple of the times when I'm refueling and stuff, so we'll see. I don't know of qualifying procedure. Like, there's always some sort of knack to it, isn't there? So when the brake drag was a thing, obviously, like, I found out about that very late, that people were dragging the brakes to get a really good qualifying time, and there will be a way of doing it now, but I don't know what it is. So we just have to do what we think is the best to get the tyres in the window and then go. But I do struggle with cold tyres in qualifying. See what split we're in as well. Definitely more people in this one. So it should be at least split 3 again. Were we car number 7 last time? .7k strength of field. Car number 8. So, who's in here this time? Now, weirdly, everyone must be having the dinner, because apart from, I think, Sam Sherwood possibly in a previous race today, Maximilian, there was some, I don't know if it was Kroll, but someone called Maximilian was in the room. Apart from that, don't recognise any of these guys. No LMP2s again, which is good. Kessel was in a previous. Jasper was in a previous. Frick was in a previous.
Box in 5,370 metres.
Got the old
Still on. Disengage it.
Porsche livery on again for some reason. Right, here we go. We'll try and aggressively warm these tyres on this one, see if it helps at all.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Duncan. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
So no grip. Mid corner in the bus stop there, that's the problem I'm having if I try and keep it in 5th, but it even had that problem in 4th there, so that's cost us a lot of time now. Here's the lap until then. Happy with that. So a 10th slower than we went in practice, and that was the best I'd ever done. Still got the wrong livery on. I really don't understand this. Loaded trading paints a few times and still the same. Right. Quickly nip to the toilet. Down to P5 now. Looks like we're going to get pushed back a little bit.
Nice lap, Jasper.
Right, P5. Pretty pleased with that. Race fuel in. Someone else's livery on now. Still not mine though.
Hey, what's up, Chris? I see you up there.
I wonder if this is to do with the
What's up, dog?
passwords.
Been a long time. I haven't seen you since I changed my name.
Used to be called Mary.
Did you get that surgery? Yeah, but I did have a 40 after my name.
Norman, we don't hear you, buddy.
Right.
P5. The
Good
track
luck,
temp
everyone.
is 23. The air temp is 22 Celsius.
You too, Denny.
Follow car number 12.
I've got a livery on now. I don't know why the car starts in attack mode.
Alright, Duncan, get ready. Green, green, green.
Alright, good start.
P4.
everything I can to stay with these guys. It's not going to be easy. Probably driving a little too hard. So good. Pulling away from the guys behind now. This is all I want. I just want it to be close enough to make it easy for myself. Very aggressive sends. Go in a little tighter there than everyone else. Dennis is really trying to get a wriggle on again. Hopefully we'll get past these. Oh dear me.
Slower class car ahead.
do.
Okay, Duncan. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
I had to back out.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fine. Still there. Clear left.
Shit.
On your right.
Completely blind.
Line. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. It's a big pile up there. Left right.
Unbelievable. Why he's turning in there, I don't know. I know it's his line, like that's the racing line. If you've got loads of cars of a much faster class screaming up your inside there, why would you even turn in for the racing line?
Dimitri's gone up in. We'll stop.
He's obviously going to see it very differently to me.
A group of slower cars.
We'll have a look at it after and apologise if necessary, but
Car left. Hold your line.
don't think I did too much wrong really.
Still there. Clear left. Okay, Duncan. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. Car clear left. Clear left. There's an incident in turn 5. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car behind you reeling you in.
Just turning in. Just turning in on us.
Car left. Clear left.
Can I go in front of you for like a lap to see if we catch up? Because at the moment we're pretty slow.
Alright, George Russell, calm down.
Slower class car ahead. Left side. Clear left.
Shame, Germany, I trash.
Car right. Clear right. P5. Car left. He's still there. Still clear left. Left side.
Guys, are you fucking real?
Hold your line.
Let them guys.
He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
If he's flashing at me, he can fuck right off, mate. I got past him nice and clean.
Keep your exits wings
Stop flashing, you pervert.
Slow car ahead. This is their class leader. Left side. Clear left.
No defence whatsoever into the corner. So I sent it to the inside. Got the apex nice and clean, no contact, didn't run wide.
fourth.
It's the overspeed that.
Car left, clear left. Clear left. Left side. Hold clear left.
It's really poor of me. Obviously he's pushed me. I'm going in much hotter than I would normally and I just didn't react. It's alright though.
Olympiators, you're not meant to be sending. You're meant to go if, like, you can get past.
So from just sitting off the podium, a couple of mistakes. We're down in P7 are we? It's an awful exit.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line.
Why does his name ring a bell?
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Clear right, 7th position. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Coming up on a slower class, it's still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. On your right. Still clear right.
Right, can we close this gap?
Okay, Duncan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth.
Better exit.
Mistakes.
We are gaining on Toman. Oh shit. There's a ticky box for it now. Instead of seconds, is that what you mean? We used to do it in seconds on mine, and the seconds are easy. Sometimes he goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit like our gym. But yeah, the meters thing. There's just a box to tick. And it is much more controlled, much more precise. That's the over rotation again there. We are catching here. don't like it when it goes dull like this. Quite hard to concentrate for some reason.
Okay, Duncan, here we go, it's open.
Chunks out the top of here. Gonna come in as early as possible again. Possibly should have been now, but we'll risk one more. Speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour. We'll fill you to the end of the race. Going 36 litres I can save.
100 metres.
AF2.
50 metres.
No tyres. Right, nice and early. Hopefully we don't get slowed down by many GT3s here. Right, we've jumped in.
There's a car behind. Take care of each other.
I think we've overfueled slightly, but we haven't been slowed down yet. So if we've took 2 litres extra, about 2 seconds, certainly lose that in traffic. Nice little gap here.
Ahead is pitting.
was ambitious, first lap out of the pits. Temps up to 23 degrees to watch the rotation. Nice bit of clear track ahead. I think it is a strategy that the front runners used in the last race, so I would imagine some of them at the front might be coming in fairly soon. Maybe I've pulled the trigger a little early, but GT's in the pits there.
Approaching a group of slower cars, right side. Clear right, Kimo, behind is increasing, it's now 4 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.3, off the pace. Car left, clear left. On right, clear
What are
right.
you doing there?
I mean, anyway.
Were you just heading towards the wall there for whatever reason?
Slower class car
I
ahead.
don't know why he'd be on that trajectory. Like,
Left side, clear left.
what does he get out of running that wide out of there? So was that a 4X car contact? Or a 0X? I just didn't realise the previous 6. I don't know if we got a bit of damage. I don't know if we took any there. Feels a little sluggish.
That time was 1:33.3.
It's normally pretty tough, these things, but
right. Clear right. 3 cars pitting.
Hey Jasper. So the flash of the lights, like they don't expect the LMDHs to go up the inside there. I know that was pretty late, but
Selleck in front is pitting.
I'm always going to get there before him, right? Right, so Sim Barrett behind. He's picked from P6 has he, so we've got that position. There, this feels sluggish now. Going into 7th gear, it just feels a little slower than it did. Keep an eye on that gap to Michael.
The gap behind is now 3.5 seconds. The lap time was at 1:32.5. The track temps increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
To Michael. Big incident here, is there? A lot of smoke. Shit.
15 minutes
That was
left.
poor. 3.5. Without the mistake, I don't think he would have gained there. Fuel's just recalculated. It wasn't looking good for me, but the recalculation has. It's legit P3. It's a hell of a pit stop that.
You've just done
If I am.
32.9.
Right, 2 litres of fuel at the end. I mean, it should be at 36 litres. So you watch this oversteer. I know I'm quicker than Tom Man. Tom Man's keeping up with my pace, so I should be quicker
Power
than
lanes
both.
as well.
Assuming there is no damage to the car. We'll see.
Behind is now
Just boxed down ever so slightly in 7th. Lovely. Be careful here.
slower class car ahead.
It's closing the gap ever so slightly. Be nice to finish on the podium in my last race of the day. These couple of laps with this traffic.
On your right side's clear. Okay, Duncan, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. There's a group of slower cars
there we
ahead.
go.
You've got 10 minutes left. Car left. Clear left. V3. Last lap was the car left. Clear on your left. Clear left.
Can't see him on the relative, but he's there. Move, move, move.
Left side, clear left.
You fucking arsehole. What the fuck are you defending against an LMDH for? You fucking simpleton. Fuck's sake.
The what? Here.
Honestly.
Now.
Oh, back down to P6 then. Fucking liability, you, Paul. Honestly, absolute liability, mate. Apologies on the screen for my bad temper, like a child.
There's an incident in, or stop. One flag, Captain Garrett's behind is now 2.7 seconds.
So we'll see if we can get P5. Still not a bad result for a finish here. Just a shame that we were on the podium there.
Captain Salek, ahead is now class cars. Car right. Right side's clear. Right left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Alright, Duncan. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Slow car ahead. This is their class leader. Car left. Clear left. There's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I think if we had 2 more laps, I may just get P4 here, but only 1 more.
We're running on fumes, mate. Slower class car ahead. I think P2's been hit in. We'll stop. Running on fumes, mate. Car left. Clear left.
Colton's got him.
The gap to Gerrits behind is increasing. It's now 8.1 seconds.
Great, great.
Not a bad result at the end of the day, but shame about the podium.
Good race, guys.
53 was a fucking shit show.
Mate, some of the LMDHs are also questionable, but it's like down here it's a complete gamble if you get know how to overtake.
Yeah, it's true.
I had guys sending it into the bus up on the LMDH. not either or, it's both.
It would have been very close between us. We had roughly the same pace at the end. I just messed up my pit stop by 4 seconds. I had to reverse. I think it would have been really, really close, but fun.
Yeah, Duncan is the most dirty driver here. Sending it on everyone. No respect for others.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, that's on you, bro. You should know about it. Sending it on everyone. No respect for anyone else.
Right, give me a lap to look at, Andre, because I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Right, give me an example and I'll have a look at it for you. But I literally have no clue what you're talking about. I did get past you very cleanly, but I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with it. So give me a lap and I'll have a look.
Hey, Denny, I'm watching the start, turn 1, and you had no risk behind you. You lunged on me, and I had to move in reaction. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Please back next time.
Do you hear me? You hear me?
I don't know what he's getting at.
I hear you now. Yeah, you got to back up your words.
The thing was, there was people on the right, and I tried to avoid to go on the right, so I stick to the inside, and then I didn't know where to go. So I just stick with my lane, basically. And I didn't want to move. And I tried to stay as close as possible to the wall to not hit you. But I didn't want to change the lane to the right side because of the other people.
Right.
So my intention was not to overtake you there, to be honest. But it turned out like that.
I see what you're saying. It just really was... I wouldn't have done it that way. Let the leader get away.
Yeah, I tried to stick with him, but I didn't want. But his pace was crazy, and I didn't want to ruin my tires. Let me have a look at the first turn to see what I could done maybe differently.
Yeah, it looks like you just lunged in. It's a shame. I just took the exit of the bus stop incorrectly and ruined my race. Jas was really fast, but I raced him. We were within half a sec the whole.
Didn't do it intentionally. I just tried to avoid anything there, but yeah. I get your point, though.
Alright, see you around then.
Nothing wrong with that.
Sorry about it, Nate.
No, you didn't ruin the race. I ruined my own race. Take care.
What did you do?
What's wrong with that? I've done it. So this guy, if you're just joining us, this guy's just called me out after the race, saying I'm the dirtiest driver. No respect for anybody else. I just send it all the time. So this is where I got past him, going into the hairpin, which I do make quite a lot of moves here because people stay on this wide line. I tend to go. Good game for the battle. We're in a different class, mate. I think he's got mixed up. So this is where I get past him. Completely legit on the inside. Tight. No contact whatsoever. I get boxed in a little bit here. Crew chief hasn't called clear. And I was going to move. I am actually clear, but I was going to move, and then I decided it's probably going to risk this guy, so I couldn't. Tucked back in. Then that was it from that guy. And then I think I went off. So this is the guy complaining, and he bumped me, which is fine, you know, nothing wrong with that. Me being an amateur, I didn't adjust for the overspeed, and I went off. So I caught him back up, but when I did, I think we both pit. So this isn't him behind me that we're fighting with now. So this is the lap in the pit, and I came in behind him and I jumped him in the pits. So there's no issue in any of them laps. So let's go forward to see if there's anything, because there might be. I'm not suggesting there's absolutely nothing. So he's not one of these. This is where I was fighting for the podium. So he's not one of them. So what happened when I dropped back? Because I made a mistake, whatever I did. Was it that? I just got caught up with them guys. Right, so lap 6. This is him now. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I actually send it on the inside of this guy. Now, this is arguably a bit naughty. Yeah, that's my bad. Who's that? James, if you're still in here, buddy, I'm just watching the replay. That was completely my fault at the fast left-hander, mate, where I caught you. Tried to force it through the inside, so that's on me, mate. Sorry. So that, yeah, that was poor. He's turned in. He's committed to that line. I shouldn't have sent it. I did. Killed him. He doesn't know that, though. Anyway, we'll keep going. Is this them still in front? Yep. This is the guy that ends up killing me at the end. So he's gone deep there. Got caught there. Right, give him a little feint there. Didn't send it. No contact. Nothing wrong with that. Follow him through here. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. So, Andre Tommen. Yeah, we'll have a look at that replay. I'm going to save that because I might do a little Andre Tommen call out. Yeah, I might have a look at that, because for somebody to call you out publicly in a room after the race. Oh, I forgot to look at the incident where the other guy defended against me. To say I'm the dirtiest driver, and I just send it on everyone. Crazy. Anyway, 49 gained, really good result. We could have had a podium. We could have potentially fought for the win on that one, really, pace-wise. We've got the fastest lap of the race, so that says everything we need to know. Pace was really good. Unfortunately, safety rating took a bit of a hit. But we are back up to 2926. Really good. Hopefully we'll get that 3K tomorrow. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Probably same again. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I really enjoyed the racing today. Really enjoyed the support. Thank you very much for tuning in on the stream. And we'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. Then yeah, before you go, if you haven't, do us a favour, hit the like button. And if you're not yet subscribing, then please consider subscribing to the channel for more. See you next time.